Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas Rotary Club. Rotary International President Mark Daniel Maloney's theme for this year asks us Rotarians to strengthen the many ways that Rotary connects the world, building the connections that allow talented, thoughtful, and generous people to unite and take meaningful action through Rotary service. Our club demonstrates every day how we are living President Maloney's mission with our local and international service projects through unity, connections, and action. My name is Jacqueline Thornhill, and I am honored to serve as your 97th president of the greatest Rotary Club in the world. If you have your cell phone, please take it out and participate in our Facebook live stream. On this day in TV history in 1961, the Dick Van Dyke Show debuted on CBS. In music history in 1901, the Victor Talking Machine Company was incorporated. After a merger with Radio Corporation of America, the company became known as RCA Victor. And in U.S. president history in 1942, the Office of Economic Stabilization was established by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. He also authorized controls on rents, wages, salaries, and farm prices. Now, our quote of the day comes from comedian Rodney Dangerfield. My psychiatrist told me I was crazy, and I said, I want a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too. Our invocation will be led by Marie Walsh.
Thank you, President Jackie. I'd like to say good afternoon to all fellow Rotarians and guests. And because of my great love of children, I would like to dedicate this invocation to them. Would you kindly bow your heads? Lord, please give our children the courage to be away from parents, grandparents, and guardians daily. Guide them as they grow and learn. We ask that you protect and be with them all year, and then you help us to be good examples for them to follow. Amen.
Thank you, Marie. Our song leader today is Jerry Engel.
Notice, no ladder. Right. Being at the start of the Jewish year, I'm going to really do something different, so you can all relax. But we're going to do a song which has never been presented before. It's the famous Frank Sinatra number, Fly Me to the Moon. And so you don't really want to hear me sing it. So I'm going to introduce you to a lovely 5-year-old lady, little girl, who's going to lead us in the song, Fly Me to the Moon. And thanks to Stu and Kirk, we're going to see it before our eyes, and let's all enjoy it. Louder.
Darling,
Thank you all.
Thank you, Jerry and Fren. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance It is our first meeting, so please stand and recite the four-way test. Is it the truth? Thank you all. Please be seated. Our Sergeant at Arms today is Tony Kern. Ready to swing into action, Tony? Please remember to hold all our applause until all our visitors and guests have been introduced. Please give your attention, please. Any international Rotarians, Bob? Bob? No international? Okay. Visiting Rotarians, please raise your hand high. Visiting Rotarians. I know there's at least one in here.
Right there.
Visiting Rotarians. Everyone, please.
Hi, I'm Tom Novotny from the Las Vegas West Rotary Club. I walked by a lot of you because I was late, so I apologize for that. But I made it before you started, so thank you.
And this was the past district governor, Tom Novotny.
Other visiting Rotarians, hands high. Visiting Rotarians. Anyone else? I know we have a lot of these. Guests of Rotarians, raise your hands, please. Guests of Rotarians.
I'll be back to you in a second, Rosalie.
I want to introduce Stephanie Embry, who is with our guest speaker today, and I understand that she is the CPU for our speaker.
Thank you. Guests of Rotarians, raise your hands, please.
Hello, everyone. My guest today is Andrew Massa.
Everyone, please.
Hello, everyone. My guest today is Andrew Massa. He's with Pegasus Systems, and he is checking out our club.
Okay. Guests of Rotarians, hands up.
My guest today is Jeff Moscow, a good friend of mine.
Guests of Rotarians, raise your hands, please. Way over here.
So she doesn't want me to introduce her again, but I will. And she's up. Terry's visiting us again. Best hairstylist in Vegas.
Other guests of Rotarians.
She didn't bring cards last time. At least she didn't share. So maybe she will today. I'm saying. You didn't share. Okay. My guest today is Stacy Lepriotti. Did I get that right? Oh, good. She is with Sports Social, which is one of the stops for our open world delegates. They have a program that for autistic kids that's awesome.
And I have Jericho Smith, also with Sports Social. I have known Jericho for, I don't know, probably about 6-7 years. My son attended Sports Social, went through the program. It's absolutely amazing. These kids are great. These people that teach them are just, it's unbelievable what they do through socialization in sports.
Other guests of Rotarians? Did I miss anyone? Okay, I'd like to introduce my head table, please. Anil Melnick, and let's welcome Anil back to the Board of Directors, please. Ted McAdam, and our speaker today, Kyle Ron from the United Way, and she'll be introduced more later. Let's welcome all our visiting Rotarians and guests. I'd like to thank those who helped out today. Setup was Rose Faloco, greeters Kathy Dalvey, Invocation, Marie Walsh. Song leader was Jerry Engel and friend. Tear down will be Michael Williams and Chase Carter. Sergeant at Arms is Tony Kern. Our scribe is Michelle Roy. Photographer, as always, past President Jim Tucker. Tickets, Marie Walsh and John Injemy. All things technical, Kirk Holmes and Stu Lipoff. I'll quickly get through these announcements. People of Action Campaign, thank you for sending the photographs that you send to me so we can make sure they get posted to social media. A reminder that your monthly or quarterly contributions to our Las Vegas Rotary Foundation is what helps our projects such as Santa Claus, Wetzel, Ryla, the Canned Food Drive, community grants, and others, so thank you very much. Once again, the pilot program is still ongoing for the new RI International project, Together We Read, and is running until November 1st. District 5300 is only one of 3 districts in the entire world participating in this pilot program. So if you're interested in helping us out, please contact me, Tony Kern, or Kathy Mahan, who are the chairs. International Convention in Hawaii, June 6 through 10. Register early for your discount. Remember, we're limiting to 25,000. And weekly membership drive, the 140 project. We have nothing to report this week, so I hope to have more to report next week. And now, please turn your attention forward. We're going to go straight into the presentations, as there are several today. I'd like to call forward past President Jim Cole for a 100% attendance awards.
Thank you, President Jackie. It is it's with great pride that I give out these awards. These are for 100% attendance during my Rotary year. And for those of you who don't know, I'll just repeat this. You don't have to have 100% attendance at every meeting of the club. If you go to our social functions and drop a note to Sean, or go visit another club and drop her a note, or if you attend like breakfast with books, any of these 100% attendance. So with that, I'm going to start with first year award winners, and I ask you all to come up, and we'll just kind of gather you over here, and then we will take a group photo at the end. So first up, Tina Bishop. 1 year. And at the same table, Carrie Grow, 1 year, perfect attendance. And at the next, that's the hot spot over there. The next table, Adam Homey, 1 year, perfect attendance. And this can't be right, James Cole, 1 year, perfect attendance. Chen Lam, 1 year, perfect attendance. Is Kim here? Kim Dione? Kim's not here. Okay, he also was 1 year, perfect attendance. And Jamel, is Jamel here today? Yes, 1 year, perfect attendance. For our second year, perfect attendance, Tony Kern. Second year, perfect attendance, President Jackie Thornhill. Year 3, perfect attendance, Kirk Alexander. Year 3, perfect attendance, Eric Astromecki. Year 3, perfect attendance, Rosalie Hedrick. Year 3, perfect attendance, Kirk Holmes. Year 3, perfect attendance, Sidra Kane. Year 3, perfect attendance, Stuart Lipoff. Year 4, perfect attendance, Marie Walsh. Five years perfect attendance, Jamie Goldsmith. 5 years perfect attendance, Paul Kruger. 7 years perfect attendance, past President Dave Thorson. 8 years perfect attendance, Arlene Sawa. 10 years perfect attendance, past president and assistant governor Michael Gordon. 11 years perfect attendance, Bob Bernard. 14 years perfect attendance, Bob Warner. 22 years perfect attendance, Karen Wisenhunt. Past president Karen Wisenhunt. 23 years perfect attendance, past president Russ Swain. And no, you don't get the microphone.
God dang it. I missed my first 2 years of being a member. I didn't make it.
Hello? Pay attention. We have the birthday table today. So, Mr. Ted.
All righty, here you are, birthday peoples.
Well, I have to admit that my birthday is within the standard deviation given my age.
I'm a guest today.
But we like that.
Yes.
I'm a guest, too, of the birthday girl.
Well, I just invited all these people to sit with us today, so if you're going to find somebody, find me, because we're having a really good time. Okay, I'm Janet Linder, and my birthday is October the 18th, and I cannot believe this, 72 flipping years old. You can stand up and tell them. Tell them you're my guest.
Oh. I'm her guest. My birthday's actually in June. Sorry.
No worries. Well, glad you're here, John.
I'm Joan Murdoch, and my birthday is October 30th, and I will be 83.
I'm Brock Frazier. My birthday's on October 13th. I have been a member of this club for some 22 years. Had the distinct pleasure and honor of serving as president about 12 years ago, and have enjoyed every moment of my membership.
Dave Thorson, my birthday is not this month, but I was invited by Janet as the social chairman for the table. So find her.
All right, if this is your birthday month, please stand up. You know what we're going to do. If this is your birthday month, please stand up. David Robinson, back, a Wetzel Award winner. This is your month. Happy birthday, David. And a guest birthday as well. All right. You know what we do. We're going to sing happy birthday, so join me. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. That's not what we're going to do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rotarians and David Robinson and guest. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Ted. Now I'd like to call forward our membership committee, Rosalie Hedrick and Janet Linder, for an induction of a new member.
Hello, everyone. We're very excited today. We have a new member to induct, and we would like to call Bert Reiner to the front and his sponsor, past president Tom Kroeb. Welcome, Bert. We'd like to read to you. Okay. Fellow Rotarians and honored guests, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Las Vegas, it is my privilege to induct a new member today. You have been invited to membership, and our Rotary Club has accepted you as a person of good character, high ethical standards, a person who has the heart of service and will represent our club in the Las Vegas and Rotary communities. We encourage you to learn all you can about Rotary and to actively participate in the opportunities that our club has to serve those in need. Our Rotary motto, service above self, is the essence of our gathering. The members of our Rotary are people who believe that world understanding and peace can be improved through people united in cause of service. Today, we have selected you as one of those people. We extend to you a sincere and hearty welcome to the Las Vegas Rotary Club and the Worldwide Fellowship of Rotary International. Would everyone please rise and help me induct and welcome our new member, Bert, into our club.
I'd like to call forward past President Dave Thorson for our Wetzel presentation.
Themselves and say a few words about what they do for the Air Force. So, without further ado, let's bring up Staff Sergeant. Oh, he's the one that didn't come. Sorry. Let's bring up the birthday boy, Staff Sergeant David Robinson, front center.
Kind of caught off guard because we had to do a presentation last week, so I didn't prepare any words. Excuse me. So I'm David Robinson, Staff Sergeant David Robinson. I'm not related to the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs player, so if I was, I would probably be in San Antonio. Hometown, I'm a military brat. My dad was Marines, 23 years. 23 years Marines, so I guess you can say my hometown is Maryland. Anyone from Maryland in here? Oh, there you go, one person. Cool. Job in the Air Force, I'm a cop, so if y'all are up at Creech, please don't speed or else I have to give you a ticket. I've been in the Air Force for about 6 years coming up January. It's been a fun ride. I did 4 years in Alaska before I came here, so of course they sent me to the hottest place on earth as well. So, but it's fun. I like what I do, and I'm having a good time. Also, the cake is very good, so whoever made the cake, I'm going to get with you after this. But that's it. Thank you.
No, that's right. Yeah, another interesting tidbit, he was out at Creech, and we normally don't read their bios, but you probably all heard there was a fatality a month or two ago of an airman on their way to or home from Creech, and he was actually one of the security forces that had to deal with that situation. So a little bit of a hero in our midst tonight. Next up, Staff Sergeant Camille Rodriguez. Give it up.
Hello, my name's Camille Rodriguez. I've been in the Air Force for about 8 years now. I'm from Alhambra, California, if anyone knows where that's at, Los Angeles. I'm an aircraft mechanic on the F-22. I've been in Las Vegas for about 5 years now. I was stationed at Elmendorf in Anchorage, Alaska, my first 3 years in the military. I love Vegas. It's close to home, but not too close. My mom can't surprise visit me. She has to let me know when she's coming. I'm an only child, so don't really have too much family other than my family in California.
Next up, Staff Sergeant Justin Valencia.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Justin Valencia. I'm originally from Southern California, a little town called Ontario. It's pretty cool. See, some people know where that is. It's just down the street. My job in the Air Force is civil engineering. My specific job is construction. We deal with concrete, asphalt. So we build. We also repair, and we deploy a lot. I've been in for almost 10 years now, and I've been here in Vegas for almost 4 years, and I love it so far. I just want to thank you guys for this award, and it means a lot to me.
And last but by no means least, Staff Sergeant Dondre Wood, front and center.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Staff Sergeant Dondre Wood, born and raised from a small city and on 7 years. I've been here in Vegas for 3, did my first 3 years in Japan, and when I was there, I didn't want to leave. But now I'm in Vegas, and I love it here. So thank you for this honor.
You can do whatever you want. Just stay in the room. 1, 2, 3, go. Sorry, just got a last-minute thing in, and I would like to bring up Anil Melnick for a special presentation, please. Please give him your attention.
So there's a special season ticket holder event this Sunday where we're going to get to ride the high roller with a member of the Golden Knights. So I have an extra pass for that. So what I'd like to do is auction that off, because I'd be happy to go with anyone in this room. And that the money from that's going to go to the canned food drive. So I'm going to let, it's at 5 p.m. on Sunday, meet at the High Roller.
Okay, Anil wants to start the bidding at $50. So $50. Yes, Kimberly. Anybody? $75. 75. Riding on the high roller with a mystery member of the team member of the Golden Knights. 75. I have 50. Do I have 75? 75. Past President Russ Swain. $100. $100. 75 over here. $85. $85. Anyone? $80. Okay, going 75 going once, 75 going twice. Sold to past President Russ Swain. Thank you, Anil. Okay, Tony, ready to rock and roll? Okay, please take the microphone, please. We have lots of announcements, folks, and a short time to get them in, so please give them your attention. Please take the microphone to Renee Gamero about our canned food drive.
Hello, Rotarians, boys and girls. As you know, our canned food drive is well on its way. You'll notice you don't have cans on your table today, but in lieu of cans, inside the green book is a sheet where you can put forth your generous donation. So hopefully to beat the Kiwanis this year, benefiting Salvation Army. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Please take the microphone to Carrie Gross about our holiday party and our Halloween party.
Okay, first up, Halloween party is going to benefit the canned food drive. So October 19th at past President Russ Swain's house from 6 to 9 p.m. There will be food. This is a family-friendly event. It is a BYOB. There'll be games, raffle, and a costume contest. Oh, I'm sorry, holiday party too. Holiday party is December 5th, 6 to 10 p.m. at Dragon Ridge Country Club. Cocktail attire is requested. Thank you.
That was a fast one.
What?
Dragon Ridge Country Club.
Dragon Ridge Country Club this year. Okay, please take the microphone to Marie Walsh, please, about Breakfast with Books and the Harvest Festival.
Thank you, President Jackie. Okay, next Tuesday is breakfast.
Everyone, please.
Next Tuesday is Breakfast with Books. We need all of you that can come and help us. We really need your help. Even if you are not inducted into our club yet, we would love to have you come and help us. The Green Book is going around. I also sent an email around. You could either answer the email, put your name in the Green Book. If you're not signed up, just show up. We can use you at 7:45 in the morning. And the Fall Festival is going to be on October the 18th. I've asked people to bring in candy for all the little ghosts and goblins. If you could still bring it in, it would be greatly appreciated. And if anyone would like to help out, contact me. You'd have to work from 3:30 in the afternoon to 6 p.m. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Marie. Please take the microphone to past President Karen Wisenhunt, please.
Good afternoon, Rotarians. Well, we are 1 week away tomorrow for our guests coming from the Ukraine for the Open World program, and the theme is education, medical issues, and they are specifically interested in autism. So we have some great guests here that are going to be part of that program. In the Green Book, sign up. We only have 2 weeks from today when the dinner will be at Tom Crow's place. Thank you.
Please take the microphone to Eric Astromecki about our annual fundraiser meeting today.
Hi, everyone. As a reminder, our tentative date for the annual spring fundraiser is April 25th. We have a meeting right after this one at the back table back there, so should have had an email go out last week. Look forward to chatting with everyone that's part of the committee then. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Please take the microphone to Anil Melnick about our UNLV tailgate party this Saturday.
All right, so I hope that you all can come and join us in the Scarlet lot at 5:30 p.m. This Saturday for the UNLV tailgate. We're going to have a lot of great barbecue food out there, and we're going to have Russ Swain's awesome RV as usual, and it's going to be a great time relaxing and going to the game. So I hope to see you there.
Thank you, Anil. Please take the microphone, please, to Michael Williams about the District 5300 Peace Conference.
We have a peace conference coming up November the 16th. It's at Treasure Island Hotel. The word's gone out already to a lot of the different clubs where the high school kids are at, and we're trying to get as many people there as possible. I also requested to the Mirage Hotel if they would maybe either donate or give tickets to see the Love Show, because it sounds logical that if we're going there for peace, that's what the whole Love Show is all about. So if anybody has any connections with the Mirage, please let me know, because I have not heard back from them yet. And if maybe somebody could think it costs $10 for students to go, and maybe that may be a barrier for some high school or middle school kids to go. If somebody can tell me what to do to raise some money for that, I'm open. Okay, so we also, besides somebody from the United Nations coming, we also have a congresswoman as a speaker at the conference as well. So,
thank you, Michael. Please take the microphone to Rosalie about our upcoming membership orientation, please.
Hi, everyone. So our next membership orientation evening will be at Janet and Steve Linder's home, 6 p.m. next Tuesday. So would love to have you guys all attend. We have several new members in the club, and we have a few really new people that we're going to celebrate. So I'd like to see everyone come if you can. It's a great opportunity to get to meet everyone and have some fun. Thanks.
Thank you, Rosalie. Please take the microphone to past President Tom Kroeb regarding our upcoming cigar social.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. I just would like to remind you on October 25th will be the Cigar Fellowship at Randy Donald's house. And unlike the Halloween party at Russ Swain's house, Randy will be home for this. So. If you're a smoker, please bring a cigar for yourself to smoke, one to trade, and also one for the troops, which Dave Thorson will take care of for us. If you have any raffle items, please bring them along to the meeting next week or to the party on the 25th. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Please take the microphone to...
Sponsoring 12 eighth graders to attend this life-changing leadership camp. It's just amazing. And if you have any, your own children or grandchildren or nieces, nephews, any exceptional eighth graders, send me their contact information and we can get an application in their hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. And please take the microphone to Kirk Alexander about the upcoming Super Build, please.
Where'd he go? Oh.
Okay, so on the 2nd of November, there's a build in Tecate. We're going to meet in San Diego on Friday, the 1st of November, and build that day. One of the things I want to just bring to your attention is that of all the projects we do, it's the one that answers the question, what is Rotary? Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. To build a house for a Mexican family and give them the keys to the front door of that house at the end of the day makes a big difference in ourselves as well. Thanks. The 2nd of November.
Thank you, Kirk. Please take the microphone to Janet Linder.
Where'd she go? What did you do? I don't know.
Okay, what's up?
I'm going to go easy on you for, corrupting the entire birthday table. I'm only going to fine you $72. Thank you for your contribution to the Las Vegas Rotary Foundation.
You know what? It's well worth it. These people are lovely.
Please take the microphone to past President Dave Thorson.
Oh.
What did I do?
Please stand up. You thought you were going to get away with this, but A little birdie told me that something just really exceptional happened at work recently. What was that?
I got promoted.
To?
So I'm now the Director of Operations for the entire Western region for the USO.
Congratulations.
And they're letting me stay in Las Vegas. They originally wanted me to move to Long Beach, and I said, no, not California. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for staying with us. And thank you for your $97 contribution to the Las Vegas Rotary Foundation, now that you can afford it.
It's an honor to contribute. Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, our raffle drawing. Everyone get your tickets out. We have 4 raffles to draw for today. For the card, for the pot, 5330-509, 0509. $0509. Somebody must have it. No. Wait, what? 0509. Who has it? No one? Moving on. Next ticket, draw for the pot, 5330-481, 0481. Okay, what's going on here? Ow. Hi, Bill.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm so good, I can't believe it.
I'm so glad.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to need another ticket, please. Okay, well, while we're waiting, let's see. Lowry Bucks, 5330-463. 0463. For Lowry Bucks, 0463. Come on, I know you have tickets out there. 0463. Anyone? Okay, moving on to the next ticket. 5330-303. 0303. Lowry Bucks, yay. Okay, everyone, please pay attention. We have 2 more raffles before we get started here in our speaker. Rosalie Hedrick and Nevada State Bank have donated 2 sets of 4 tickets for the Shriners Golf Tournament this weekend. The tickets are for any of the 3 days, and it is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they have we used to call the 19th hole. They have the hill at the very last so that you can watch all the people coming in. Apparently there's lots of fun and games going on out there. So, and if you win it, please see me right after and I'll give you the tickets and a itinerary of what's going on, so you'll know. 533-0453. Yay! Jordan. And for the second set of 4 tickets, and last drawing, 533-0341. 0341. All right. Our greatest hairstylist in the world. Come on up and get your tickets, please. 0341.
Are they golf tournament
Dan?
tickets?
Yes, they are. So see me afterwards, and I'll give you an itinerary.
I'm not going to be here, so you want to give them to somebody else?
Oh, Dan said he's not going to be here, so let's have another ticket. We got lots of tickets going on here. We'll try to give this away. Thank you, Kyle. Okay, 533-0482. 0482. Come on up. 0482. Zero 0482. It's yours? Oh, sorry. You better get me another. Doing a great job over here. We're working our speaker to death. Okay. 533-0461. I'm sorry, 0491. 0491. 0491. All right, all right, you guys. Yay, Mike. All right, the raffle drawing, and we already did that. Got to cross that off. All right, I'd like to call up Assistant Governor and past President Michael Gordon to introduce our speaker, please.
Thanks. There are times in your life when things just seem to come together, and today is one of those days. As most of you know, we have an 18-month-old toddler in our house, and when my wife, my beautiful wife, right, this is being recorded, my beautiful wife, and myself talked about raising our little boy, the values that we identified. We talked about caring, being friendly, being unselfish, sharing, generous. That's all the stuff that we do here, right? At the end of that discussion, we said, hey, that's Rotary's values, and we should make sure that our little son is around Rotarians, right? And just the way that Janet Linder just stood up for her table. Things like that, right? And how friendly people in this club has been to me, and I'm looking and I see Brock Fraser, who was the president when I first came, and Tom Novotny, and so many people, right, who's been so friendly to me. And those are the values that we want to instill in our little baby boy. So if I'm hinting at free babysitting, you may or may not be wrong. But the things that we all do, right, and we do that for free. We volunteer our time. But our speaker today does that for her job, and she gets to interact with people, and she obviously has to live those values to a higher degree than we do. So a couple of months ago, there was a dinner where she was introduced to the community, and like most people, I shook her hand that night, and I didn't think much of it because she shook hundreds of hands that night, and I thought, how is she ever going to remember me? And then one Thursday afternoon, after a Rotary meeting, in the parking lot, I saw her and walked up to her and said, hey, I'm Michael Gordon, and do you remember me? And if she lied or not, she can tell you, But she acted like she remembered me, and we had a wonderful discussion and a warm embrace. And I just thought, hey, you need to talk to the best Rotary Club in the world. So for somebody who cares about our community, even though she's only been here for a short time, she's really invested. And we can learn from her about the social safety net and the gaps that exist, and where our club can help people like her and her organization to address those gaps to make our...
I come by that honestly. You're looking at a third-generation Rotarian. My grandfather was our Rotary president in my hometown in Muncie, Indiana, and as was my father. And those were the days when, what? Women weren't allowed. So I always said to my dad, when is that going to change? And then it did. And I joined my first chapter, or my first club in Tyler, Texas, God's country, next to Las Vegas, quite frankly. I moved here 8 months ago. It'll be 8 months this Saturday. I couldn't get here fast enough, quite frankly. This town reminds me very much of my hometown, Muncie, Indiana. It's small but big. We didn't have the Strip, but we had automotive manufacturing. So when the recession hit in the 80s, it nearly decimated central Indiana. But I want to share with you that I was a Rotarian in Washington, D.C. I'm also a former Paul Harris Fellow. So I believe and totally lived the test of Rotary, and I still do today. Thank you. I'm going to share with you what United Way does. But before I do that, I'd be remiss if we didn't think about the events of this week, what we're doing, what we're remembering. To cap the week off, tomorrow, United Way of Southern Nevada hosts our Day of Caring. And we need volunteers, so if you have any interest for a free breakfast, we kick off at Town Square tomorrow morning at 9:30. Please join us, but if you want to volunteer on some of the projects, and they're all over the community, just go to uwsn.org and you'll see a link to sign up. We'd love to have you. I completely forgot how incredibly social Rotary is until today. I just would like to share that my best friend in Washington, D.C., I met her at Rotary. So she's now in Rotary in Key West, Florida, where she has retired to her hometown. I really want to share from my heart. Why me? Why Las Vegas? Well, first of all, our United Way was founded 62 years ago by Mr. Sam Boyd Gaming, and I am, in fact, the first female CEO in 62 years. That's not lost on me, nor is it that we have a majority of females in the legislature, and I look around this club, and it's extremely diverse, and I love it. So congratulations. You are the fabulous Las Vegas Rotary. So I really want to talk to you about we're not your granddaddy's United Way. How many people in the room remember what United Way used to do? We come in, show of hands. We come in and we say, we're going to make it easy for your employees to give, and we're going to put it back out in the community to all the nonprofits. Well, United Way has transformed. We're not your granddaddy's United Way anymore. We're not even my dad's United Way anymore. What we do is actually stand in the center of the community. We identify challenges, obstacles, and we convene and bring people together to make a difference, to solve extremely complex challenges. We are so incredibly fortunate to live in the fastest growing city and region in the U.S. I know you know this. With that comes systemic, huge challenges, which United Way of Southern Nevada is addressing. So I want you to know what we do at your United Way. You don't have to be in a workplace anymore to support the work we do. You can do it on yourself. You can do it by giving, advocating, and volunteering. But what we have focused on is our cradle to career and workforce supports, community-based agenda. Because of this unprecedented growth, there's 1 million engineering jobs and we don't have near enough people. The young man that works on the base, staff sergeant, does cement. He knows. He's a civvy. You're a civvy, right? Civvy engineer? Okay. So previous to joining United Way, I was the first white female to ever work at the National Society of Black Engineers. Again, another first. So engineers are close to my heart. Huge, huge loss. We don't have enough trained people. Couple that with a state that has a low high school graduation rate, and it's hard to retain students in college or get them technical certification. So we are actually building a pipeline from pre-K 4 through our Nevada Ready pre-K grant, through was feds, now it came state. So we had over 1,200 children last year that got free early childhood education. I don't mean watching Barney and doing Legos. Actual curriculum, they're pre and post tested, and they're coming out above grade level. We all know the importance of fundamental education, right? Put you on a runway to success. We fund, my board, prior to me joining, decided to put $1 million out in our community over the next 3 years. We just finished our first year of funding for the Cradle Through Career. And those 1,257 preschool children were the recipients of a lot of that funding. We also had 2,089 students in the Clark County School District who received tutoring at the Clark County libraries across the valley and mentoring, which we also know that's crucial, and I can tell you success story after success story of the students who were struggling with math and science. That would have been me. So that's an important fundamental thing that we do. Then we know that in this Cradle to Career, there are interrupters and things that poke holes in our pipeline. Homelessness, affordable housing, mental health, lack of food or food insecurity, and human and sex slavery, human trafficking and sexual slavery. Caesars is paying attention to this, and we're joining them in that work there. We know how hard it is to break generational poverty, and we do this through education. This year, we had 519 students in high school actually realize their dream of going to college. And we start with some organizations here in town that actually work with kids in high school, students in high school from freshman through senior year, and help prepare them. And then people my age, there's 478 of us this year that we affected and helped get back for job readiness and back into the workforce. I think it's important that you know that we have 19 early education centers across the valley. We do not own nor operate them. We all are. Certain metrics have to be achieved to have certain outcomes. I just spoke of these outcomes. I think I want you to know from my heart that I came here for a reason. Came here to make this incredibly wonderful, warm place. Not just warm with friendship, but warm with weather, warm with that Nevada-born spirit, battle-born spirit, the Silver State. I've never felt so welcomed and so much as a part of a community. And as I told the board of directors when they interviewed me, I'm coming to stay. Like it or not, you have to blow me out of here. So I am thrilled to be the representative of an organization that's driving towards a prepared and ready workforce for our dynamic and booming economy. So at that, I'm going to leave it for questions. Does anyone have a question for me? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I had read about that recently, about that library program, which I think is amazing. Many of us had talked about, how cool that would be to volunteer there, but it seems like it's credentialed people. Is there any opportunity for?
Yes.
Do you have a need, I guess, for non-credentialed people?
Listen, if you can read or write, a child will benefit from mentoring and assisting. Yes, I do know that you can volunteer through the library as well. The most important thing is so many of the children just need help. So please don't hesitate to reach out to the Clark County Library District, as well as I know CCSD has a mentoring program. All you have to do is,
just curious how the United Way is structured in a corporate sense. Are you a branch of National? Are you your own 501c3 here in Nevada? Are you connected to Northern Nevada? Those types of things.
That's a great question. We are, in fact, our own 501c3. We are headquartered right on the other side of Flamingo, 5830. We have a budget this past year of about 15.1, certain standards and requirements that they ask of us. And they're called United Way Worldwide because there's over 1,400 United Ways around the country and about 500 worldwide. So.
Thank you for joining us, sharing your passion. Tell us about your board of directors and who you work with and for.
You bet. Our board of directors are comprised by citizens like ourselves. Often they may have come through, for instance, Wells Fargo sits on our board, U.S. Bank, because they actively run campaigns. But the growth model for the new United Way is not about necessarily campaigns. It's about talking to partners who wish to further the work we're doing. So we are making a concerted effort to look for those people who have a passion for education, a passion for our community, and a heart to serve. One of the things that we did since I joined, we were very much a part of the Be Engaged movement, which is what changed the Nevada funding formula. So the money follows the student, and it's been reallocated to Southern Nevada. So we were actually named as one of the partners that was pivotal in doing that. So we're advocating for education. So if you know someone who has a heart to serve, who understands this community and I will tell you in all earnest, as a child, my father was a campaign director and my grandfather. There's a pattern here, right? Civic leaders, where does this happen? Rotary. But in the past, often United Ways became kind of the board everybody wanted to serve on, right? But nobody wanted to do anything. And I'm a worker, I'm a collaborator, and I'm looking for people, and our board is, that really want to get in and drive change and growth so that our community's better for it. So does that help you? Does that answer? Yes, sir.
Yes, if you were a volunteer, what areas of activity within your organization do you have as a volunteer only?
So that's a wonderful question. We have every kind of volunteer opportunity you want. As of tomorrow, we have over 45 volunteer projects across the entire valley, from repairing schools, building bookshelves, Three Square, you name it. One of the things that United Way give, volunteer, advocate. We always, always have listing of volunteer opportunities. If, for instance, your club chose to do something together, we would actually probably do something for you. You know, we would find one of our community partners that needs 20 helping hands in a specific area. I personally would love it if somebody volunteered to help me in my office. I have my executive assistant that is my CPU, as Andy said, and you're right, she's my brain. But there's many, our community has such need, like every community. So I strongly encourage you to look at our website to Beyond Tomorrow. There are many children many organizations like Leaders in Training that we work with. This is a young woman who started this organization, and she actually works with freshmen through seniors, helping them write essays for their college application, taking them on trips. They need soft skills coaching. They need to be able to look at someone and shake their hand and look in the eyes and say, "Hi, I'm Kyle, how are you?" And that seems like a simple skill, doesn't it? But it's not. Not for everybody. When you're first generation, that's a really tough thing to do, or to know you are to do it. So those are the many things you can do to help.
My question is, you haven't talked very much about funding. Where are your funds coming from?
Where are our funds coming from? Well, we're very fortunate that we still run workforce campaigns, and the majority of our funding comes from that in federal, state, local, and private foundations. And then I have donors like myself who aren't in a workplace, But when I speak with them and I show the effort and the metrics, they are joining us in our work. And they're actually giving the money to Unite Away, and then we put it back out and drive impact through our 9 funded partners. Right now it's 9. My goal is to increase that substantially so that we can drive more children, young adults, and adults through this educational pipeline, resulting in a prepared workforce. Because according to Jonas Peterson at the LVGEA, I got a lot of work to do because we got a lot of people who need trained, ready, able workers. So, Michael?
I got 2 questions. One is, when can you fill out a membership application to our club? and number 2 is, I know about the Young Philanthropist Society, but people in here may not know. So can you perhaps talk to the importance of, once people are ready, not just to give their time, but also their money to worthy causes?
Right. I think this is probably one of the smallest but biggest philanthropic communities I've ever lived in. And kudos to us, to you all. I'm new here, so I don't get to claim that. Thank you for this question, Michael. But United Way of Southern Nevada has a Young Philanthropist Society that's been pretty quiet for the last couple years and is being reactivated. Why is a Young Philanthropist Society important? Because the legacy I leave is for them. How to give, why to give, and the ways to give. You know, time, treasure, and talent. So I've just hired a woman named Lori Algeri who is going to reactivate that. But what it does is it teaches them how to be a philanthropist, and they come together. Senator Valerie Weiner just sent me a letter, and she has an organization where she actually teaches children in high school how to be philanthropists. So I'm getting ready to engage with her, because this is part of my legacy that I'm going to leave, is my sons, your beautiful baby, your grandkids. We must teach those who come behind us the importance of giving time, treasure, and talent. So that's what United Way of Southern Nevada does. Interestingly enough, the average age of our young, not just United Way of Southern Nevada's Young Philanthropist Society, the average age is 40. You'd think it would be like 23, 24. It's 40. Because it takes a while to kind of inculcate the understanding of the importance of philanthropy and what it means. So thank you for that question. And I'll see you there. Anything else? So I want you to know I bought a house here, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm staying here.
Kyle, thank you very much for speaking with us today. I know our club has done your day with caring in the past, so perhaps we'll get some people interested. But I'd like to present you with our Share What You Can award, which means we're going to give a donation to the local USO in your name.
Thank you.
In the words of a woman I most admire, Amelia Earhart, no kind action ever stops with itself. One kind action leads to another. Let's leave today building connections, taking kind action, serving one another, and rejoicing in the fellowship of Rotary. Meeting adjourned.